Praise God. John chapter 17 is where we are today. John chapter 17. Let me take you to where we are on the map. We'll go back to the map. I don't know. Some of you are GPS people. I like maps. You know, when I get a GPS, take me here. And I'm like, I expand it out so I can see the whole area because I like to see the map, right? So what we've talked about, whoops, I'm going to get ahead of myself. So what we've talked about is Jesus at the Last Supper. And I'm going to show you today why I believe from the text he crossed over the Kidron Valley here as opposed to here. But there's two options. He can go through the lower city and go up. This is all the Kidron Valley right here. He can pass this way. I think, though, he's passing this way. And I believe what we're going to see in John 17 today is John 17, he is going to pray this prayer. It's known as the high priestly prayer. He is going to pray that as he walks across the temple, exit the eastern side of the temple, goes down. This is a valley, pretty steep valley actually, and he's going to go to the Garden of Gethsemane. Where we talked about Matthew 24 and 25, the Olivet Discourse, that happens about 150 yards just up the mountain behind the Garden of Gethsemane. So as we do this walk, here is what we would think is the pinnacle of the temple. I'm going to show this to you in a second in a model, okay? So remember the pinnacle of the temple because I'm going to show that to you in a model. So think of this map when you see it. The distance down into this ravine, it's where the Hinnom Valley, the Kidron Valley come together. That pinnacle of the temple is probably where Jesus' second temptation was. That is a 45-story drop. From the pinnacle here, from here, the pinnacle of the temple, from here down into that valley.